Hello, and please excuse me because I'm going to be kind of looking at my computer screen for a minute, but we are going to go over the types of virtual assistants and what they all do, what each type is really, and what kind of virtual assistant you can be, or what kind. You can really be any kind. You can make up your own kind, but what you feel like you should be, or how to determine what type you should be. So, excuse me, because I'm going to be reading, but there are, let's see, one, two, three, five-ish types, I say. The first is clerical, which to me is like the secretary. Pretty much when you first talk to people about becoming a virtual assistant, or anyone that's not really familiar with the online world, they'll say, oh, a virtual assistant, like a secretary, someone who answers phones, someone who maybe does emails, typical secretarial roles. Nothing wrong with that. There are plenty of work from home jobs, and I technically classify that as being a virtual assistant. You assist someone, either a business owner or assist an entire business with whatever roles that they need. It doesn't get into anything too heavy on technology, I would say. So you're not like going in and building websites or doing like social media super involvement. It doesn't require a lot of skill or background sometimes in the field that you're doing typically. Generally, entry level clerical, like I said, secretarial work, answering phones, doing emails, really supporting whatever business that you're trying to help. Nothing wrong with that. A great way to be a virtual assistant. Typically, not what you're going to find advertised for people that are looking for virtual assistants. They usually want someone that is a little bit more versed in social media nowadays, has a little bit of website design, or knows how to go in and change things on a website, knows how to do email marketing a little bit. Um, that being said, when you have higher skills, when you have skills like that business owners are looking for, especially people that are already online entrepreneurs, so coaches, um, people with online businesses, people that have e-commerce websites. There's all kinds of people that do stuff online. But generally, bloggers, people like that kind of look for a different skill set versus just clerical. That being said, once you get more skills and you kind of bump yourself up, you can charge more. And people in the online world generally that want someone to do social media for them, email marketing, all that kind of stuff, web design or whatever, they want someone that has knowledge with that, and with that comes higher pay, usually. So there's also a social media virtual assistant. So you support someone doing their social media. You're uploading pictures to Facebook, posting on Facebook, posting in Facebook groups, you're tweeting, you're commenting on people's photos, pinning to Pinterest, sending out emails, maybe doing some light blogging. Generally, that's like a social media VA. There's a technical VA, so that goes into a little bit of a higher skill set. Web design, social media support, meaning you're taking on the entire social media role. You're getting really technical about it. You're really tracking your results, and maybe you have someone that is a high profile client that really depends on you for their sales. Um, Technical can also mean so anything that really requires a higher skill set or a degree. Blogger support kind of overlaps with social media, meaning that you support a blogger. I've worked with a food blogger, I've worked with coupon bloggers, I've worked with a travel blogger before. My technically job kind of overlapped with social media. So I did their social media postings, I created graphics for them, I worked on their website, I did those, now I forget the name of them, the like trains. on Facebook, where you post a link and you have to like it, and you have to go through and like other people's Facebook pages or post, manage their Pinterest profiles, all that kind of stuff. There's also a create your own, which is either like a mix of all of these, or you can just say, well, I'm really good at, answering the phones or something else that doesn't really classify or qualify in any of these areas. You can create your own type of virtual assistant work and only offer that. I encourage you to do something that you feel that you enjoy, um, which also overlaps with your ideal client avatar, which we will go over in a different video in a worksheet. That's the first thing. Do something that you enjoy. Do something that you're kind of good at. You don't necessarily have to be great at something, and you don't really have to be like good at something. If you're just starting out, I would really recommend doing your ideal client avatar and just finding something you enjoy, whether it's social media, and maybe you don't really enjoy doing any of these types of virtual assistant work, but maybe you really enjoy working with animals. Okay, maybe you only want to be a virtual assistant for animal shelters, or you want to do social media marketing for animal rescues or something. Find a group of people or something that you really enjoy working with and focus on that, maybe versus all these little technicalities of, oh, what type am I going to be? Am I going to only do social media marketing? Am I only going to do this? I really advise finding that out first and focusing on something that you enjoy versus having such a wide net of people that you work with. Because if you enjoy what you're doing and you enjoy who you work with, it's going to make setting your rates a lot easier, and it's going to make your work a lot more enjoyable. Take it from me, when you're working to 5 to 6 clients at a time, or even 3 or 2, and you have one client, you're like, oh, I really enjoy what she does. I enjoy working with her. She's so nice, and I enjoy blogging and posting social media stuff for her. And maybe if you don't even like blogging, but you enjoy what they do and you enjoy creating blog posts for them, it's going to make your life so much easier, and it's not going to feel like work, and you're not going to feel so stressed out. Versus if you have clients that you don't enjoy what they do, you don't enjoy the tasks that they're giving you, you just don't even enjoy what their subset of work is. If you're working for construction workers, you're blogging for them. If I was working for construction workers, a construction contractor, say, I would have no idea what to even blog about for that. I have no background in that. So it would probably be something really boring and really hard for me to do that. So figure out something that you enjoy doing first, then come back to this, and then kind of try, if you can, to combine the two.